Zach and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business, two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's Pete Alonso. He will lead this one off today.
Pete Alonso.
First offering. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway downtown.
First pitch, 110.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Francisco Lindor is on deck. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is underneath this one. One gone.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 33, James Mccann.
And now, James Mccann. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, it's no secret. They need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
And here he is, right on cue. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan Villar.
Now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
That is it.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And stepping in, Jose Peraza. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pham has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And the runner back. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Pham on at first. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers and 30 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now here is Kevin Pilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Two and 1, the count to Pilar. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Tomas Nido, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 258 the average to begin play, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
At the plate now, Jacob DeGrom, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Cronenworth has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Padres,
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
batting in, the center fielder, Jurickson.
Now it'll be Jurickson Profar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Yu Darvish. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Nido is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Alonso.
And the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-0 pitch on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up for New York, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Too high, ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch on its way. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in once again is James Mccann, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, Jonathan Pilar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
At the plate now is Jose Peraza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at bat. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Caratini recovers, and the throw is in time. Pilar is retired, and there's 1 away. Next up, Tomas Nido. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1 run, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. but they're on top 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Tommy Pham. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pham's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Pham leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 17, Mccann.
And now in the box, Victor Caratini. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the knees, strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count. The pitch. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pete Alonso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch, and a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 1-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 33, James Mccann.
Next, here is James Mccann. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Cronenworth is there and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate, Yu Darvish. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Peraza takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's Darvish on 0-2.
0-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Ready now is Dominic Smith. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
High in the air down the right field line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Emilio Pagan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Tomas Nido, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Pilar stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And that misses 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 2-2 one more time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Nido is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
To the plate now, Will Myers, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Travis Blankenhorn is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Austin Adams is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
3-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, James Mccann. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's 3-0 New York. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up is Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lugo is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Jorge Mateo gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering. In the air now, out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Johnson. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jonathan Villar. From the stretch, 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Myers is there to put it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Digging in next, Jose Peraza. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the ninth for the Mets. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail here 3-0. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Tatis gets his lead at first, nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Cronenworth.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short. throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Metropolitans took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2